just in Berlin at a bankruptcy conference, and in an interview with a German business daily, he said that the Wall Street, that the banks are in for another mega bank bankruptcy. Is this true?
I don't think it's imminent, but I do think it's true. And where I think it's hidden right now is that you have a whole bunch of second mortgages and equity lines of credit that are embedded in the big banks that are being priced at about 85 cents on the dollar. They're probably worthless. But no one in the accounting profession or at the Treasury or the Fed is forcing these people to realize those losses. Now, what does that mean? If you overstate the value of your assets and you don't take your losses, then you can overstate your earnings, and then you can pay big bonuses. So,
and Kai, finally, I'd like to ask you, what can the consumers who will be affected by this this new Consumer Protection Agency do now as this bill moves through the Senate?
Well, it's the same thing that all of us are going to have to do, which is continue to hold elected officials accountable. It's tough. We saw it for health care. We're seeing it now in financial reform. We'll probably see it when they get to immigration reform. It is difficult these days to get voters' voices heard by their elected officials, and I think we have to do the same things we always have to do. We have to let them know we're out there. We have to let them know we're paying attention, and try to stop it. It's barreling ahead, and it's clear that they don't want to accept a whole lot of amendments. They want to get this thing passed fast.
And the banks are very happy. Is that right? I mean,
well, my colleague Mike Consul at the Roosevelt Institute put on the blog at New Deal 2.0 the other day, what would Goldman Sachs dislike about this? And the answer was nothing, really. And he did some research. He called people behind the scenes. They're not opposing this bill because there's nothing in it that takes a bite out of them.
Rob Johnson, we want to thank you for being with us. Rob Johnson's Director of Economic Policy Initiative at the new Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt Institute, and Kai Wright, Editorial Director of Color Lines Magazine and a Fellow at the Nation Institute. Thank you both for being with us as we continue on this issue of finances, especially when it comes to young people and student loans. Juan?
Well,